Yeah, so this is the in this particular video we are making for introduction to AA final project. So team members are Soumya and Sunil Kumar. So we have taken this is the this particular project is related to user card predictions. So actually the motivation of this project is we have auto sales is one of the major producers of domestic automobiles report says. So car price prediction, especially when the car is used and not coming directly from the factory, is both a critical and important task. There is a need of accurate price prediction mechanism for the user cars, which can express the changes in economy precisely. So prediction techniques of machine learning can be helpful in this regard. So what actually we are predicting is the actual price versus the predicted price. So by using some machine learning models, we are predicting the user car price data. So the objective of this project is predict the price of the user car data by implementing some machine learning models, and to compare the difference between the actual price and the predicted price. Usually, this difference to improve our model close enough to the actual model. So for doing this project, we might require a data set from the Kaggle, which is for caused informations. We use this data to predict the price based on the relevant features available in the data set. And the data has been created with the data on their sales up to previous year. And we are using a machine learning techniques for price prediction. So this data is going to provide the estimation quote of a price based on data features entered by the user. It will be helpful to guide the users to estimate the price of the car user cost. So for doing this project, so first initial step is we need to do the uh, exploratory data analysis. As I said earlier, we have to take the data from the cable, and we have to use the data cleansing and running the EDA methods and visualizing the data and creating the models and implementing the models for this. So, so the data set which uses from the Kaggle, and this is the data set sample data view of the data set. So now later we have to do the data cleaning by creating the by checking the fields. Is there any NaN values or and we have to identify any date time fields from this data. So I am just sharing um, the program which we used for implementing the EDA process. So I'm sharing my screen for the program. Yep. So this is the program where we use the auto CSV is the CSV from the Kaggle, and we did the auto shaping, and we created the we checked this objects data type, data call, and other stuff. And we describe the data by creating the mean and the mean, median, and average values. So because of we have some NaN values in the data, so we can see the mean, standard, and other parameters as NaN. So so we deleted all values from the data by using is null and sum option. Once the data cleaning is completed, we create a proper header of the data. So once we provided the proper header of the data, then we started doing the EDA process of this data. So this EDA process too, so there are some features we need to identify while creating the EDA process. Those features are as I explained in the explained in the PPT. So we took some of the fields as a features like price, vehicle type, gearbox, 4PS, model, kilometer, fuel type, brand, and vehicle age, and the X. These are the X values, and the output Y column will be the price. Okay, so once we proceed with the EDA analysis, so we created the outliers for this particular fields. There are some outliers, so we have to remove those outliers. For example, if you see the price, registration year, and uh, for PS and kilometer, and registration month, and postal code, there are some outliers. So once we remove the outliers, we created the EDA of this data, and finally we uploaded this data into a another data sets. So that data set we can use for the as an input to predict the models. So I'm sharing my screen again to go back to the PPT. So once we did the EDA analysis, uh, so so we completed up to the exploited data analysis, and we have the encoding character columns as we discussed. These the price will be the output column, and remaining columns will be the features of that in the X column. So we created a correlation heat map. So based on the correlation heat map, so we ran these models like linear regression model, k-nearest neighbor model, artificial neural network, addition tree regression model, random forest regression model. So so to run these models, we need to have a train and test data set. 80% of the train data set we took, and 20% of the test data. So once this particular model building, each model is constructed that enables to predict the value of the new data considering the training data to the training model. Fit or train the training model for each model. So evaluate prediction accuracy score for each model. Then calculate the root mean square of the each model. So from here onwards, for me, I will explain about the machine learning models.
Yeah, thank you, Sunil. I'll start from here.
Yeah.
Oh, now the loaded client data set has been created from the past few model from the ED exploratory data analysis. From here onwards, we'll start with the linear regression models building. So first, I'll quickly go to the code. So coming to the project implementation. Now the load clean data set has been loaded, and the data info has been verified. And then now dropping the unnecessary columns, and we'll make a copy of the data frame as and we'll start with encoding the columns with the character data also, and we'll plot the heat map for visualizing and correlation between the attribute. And coming to the grid search, the grid search will implement the fit and score method, and the parameters of the estimator used to apply these methods and apply these methods are optimized by cross-validation grid search as shown below over a grid parameter grid. And we'll be generating out of bag error, which is the average error for each Z calculated using the predictions from the trees. And below demonstrates the out of the bag error and can be measured at the addition of each new tree during the training. And the resulting plot allows us a practitioner to approach a suitable value of the n estimators on which the error is stabilizes. And as mentioned earlier, we'll be splitting the data into training and testing data, as 80% of it's training data and 20% is the testing data. After splitting the data, we'll start with the linear regression model. And to get the mean absolute error and the accuracy. And with the results, we'll be comparing the real price versus the estimated price for the linear regression model. And then we'll go with the k-nearest neighbors model, and we'll start with the grid search, as well as once we receive the mean absolute error and accuracy, and we'll start plotting the for the real price and versus estimated price as here. And with the neural networks, artificial neural network MLP regressor will also have a 150 iterations to get the predicted values of the mean absolute error and the accuracy. And also we'll start with the real prices versus estimated price plot. Continue with the decision tree regression model, we'll be using the grid search CV as well as, and we'll start with the mean absolute error and the accuracy. And here also we'll start with the plotting real prices was estimated prices. And this is the estimated price graph. And then we'll start with the random forest regression model. Here also the mean absolute error and the mean random forest accuracy. We'll plot the real prices versus estimated price, the graph. And after coming to that, we'll do the comparison between all the above models, all the 5 models which we have been given, and we'll plot the graph for all the comparison of the models. And then the important features will be used for this predictions will be vehicle type, gearbox, and a Power PS model, kilometer, fuel type, brand, and vehicle ages. And with that, we'll all the accuracies and everything has been compared according to the table. The accuracy, root mean square error, and mean absolute error of the all the 5 models. And the potential uses of these applications will be the developing countries will adopt a lease culture instead of buying a car due to affordability. And there is a need for a used car price prediction system, so to effectively determine the worthiness of a car using a variety of features, which we have mentioned. And from all this observations, we evaluated used car price prediction using a Kaggle data set, which gives an accuracy of 93%. Random forest model, the most relevant features used for the prediction are price, year, power PS, and vehicle age by filtering outliers and relevant features of the data set.
Yeah,
This model,
Soumya, we can.
forest
Yeah, it's
is
fine
accuracy.
actually. Yeah, Soumya, you can. Yeah. So so this particular model, random forest, is the
Yeah, it's the best approach since we got a better
yeah.
accuracy from that.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.